side goes home with the ultimate trophy. Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. To throw, it's Hart. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his man. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down to the big gainer to the 42.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, he breaks free. Moves out of the pocket. tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Aggies will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That's hard. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Give it to the back again. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll try a pass here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind him to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Comes up with the catch, and he'll be brought down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
The Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the grab. It's Jefferson. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here's the toss play now, running left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Cut quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
we go. Two of the top four seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Jefferson. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the inner you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Direct snap to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps up at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Good throw over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this box mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we break through the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes...
Oh, he's bringing it back. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking for more now. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And completion makes it second and short. Design quarterback run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. The southpaw calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2, they get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To throw, it's Hart. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Good throw, catch made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back. It's Hart. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas A&M! So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. Back to throw. It's Hart. That's reeled in. It's Armstrong.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking right, this one clocked. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, look at a throw for it. On the move now. The ball's loose. The defense has got it. They get him out after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play, despite being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the 1st down on 4th down. They still had the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Moves out of the pocket. he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Gets rid of it on the move. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Hart. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time. Off the play fake on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Follow him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. And this one is caught. Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught. Completion. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Hart. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 during the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play in this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Jet sweep. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, looking to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a right there. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs it into the end zone. The two-point try makes this a tie game during the final quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for two, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had a passing game. They keep it right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Hart. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. What a catch and run by the junior.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding. Football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So tie game. Fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the ball.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And so it all comes down to a game-winning field goal attempt here in the final seconds. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. They'll run it here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk.